Alright, stupids.
I'm not that.
I'm talking to a can.
I'm talking metaphorically.
What would you do if your dick looked like a soda can?
Oh, dude.
Welcome to the good, the bad, and the bloody.
Oh, yeah.
Sha-na-na-na-na-na.
Oh, yeah. Knees. We're going to watch you bleed.
Yes.
Welcome back to the show. I guess we're doing this over. This is take 2. We had some technical issues. Not that you would know.
Now they know.
Now they know.
Oh,
they know.
We're redoing it. We're remaking it.
Do you guys remember like the fucking like Naruto hand signs shit they would do? Do you remember that? Did you ever know any of those? I asked Derek, but
No, I remember you could make a Triforce with my hand once.
how do you do that? Whoa,
like that.
dude! Holy shit! How'd you fucking do that?
I just fucking did that!
What the fuck?
Hyrule no Jutsu.
Whoa, dude! No, how did
like
you
that.
do that? How did you do that? Fucking what, man? Anyway, well, so we watched it,
And we watched it.
yeah,
And it was
And
good.
it watched us back.
it was good.
Yeah.
Was it bad? Was it good?
The clan is now gone.
Whatever.
The
Was it
clown
safe?
is gone. Who cares? So yeah, this movie just came out. This is day 2 of its release
Day
for
2
us
of-
upon recording. So we spent a day to
Within the current year we are
think
living.
about it. Yes, damn it! I hate when you guys say that.
Well, then stop saying that is the year that it currently is.
It's 2017, Scott. I can say whatever I want. It's okay to be gay.
Because it's the year that it currently is?
In 2020, it's gonna be not okay to not be gay. It's gonna be bad to be.
Nobody's
straight.
going to be
Last
blind
gay
in the year
man on earth
2020.
fights off a crowd trying to inject him with the gay.
The last gay man on earth.
No, the last straight man on earth.
You
Did I
said
say gay?
Yeah,
Fuck.
you did.
I messed up the meme.
Give him the gay virus.
Sorry, I'm late for the meme.
He
guys.
gave me the gay. Oh boy, this is a train wreck. Anyway,
Speaking of trainer, no, I'm kidding.
yes, and so we watched the old one.
We watched the first episode of the miniseries.
Yes,
Because that's what the old one is, a miniseries.
and apparently the whole goddamn thing is like 3 hours long, which makes sense because they broke up this new movie into 2 chapters, just like they kind of did with the first miniseries.
Yeah, so we'll see the second half of the miniseries and the sequel in insert whatever year.
Probably 2019.
This-
I'm not sure. That's my guess. Like early, like middle 2018, maybe. If they're really hauling ass on making a second one.
Next October.
Yeah. So I mean, a lot of people when this movie was over, it said like in the title card, and then it said Chapter 1, and everyone's like, "Oh, that's it. There's gonna be a number 2."
But it's like, well, yeah.
Yeah, it's like have they never even? Okay, I can understand if you haven't read the book, but like if you know anything about it, like you know that that's not it. They have to come back. When
There's a
they're
lot
older.
of it.
They actually live up to the promise when they say like we're all going to come back if this happens again. They actually have to come back,
Most of them do.
which is yeah.
Yeah.
We won't spoil that because that's. I mean, you could say that people should already know, but apparently people don't.
That happened in part 1 of the miniseries.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: so like we weren't surprised, but some of that stuff.
People are going to be shocked.
But people, and there's people behind me that were like, I haven't seen this since I was a kid. Like, I remember this way back then when that came out. And then they were still shocked that this was part 1. I was like, really? You haven't seen it then, have you?
Well,
I
maybe they
haven't
just
seen
assumed
it in
they'd squeeze...
27 years.
They were so shocked, though.
Well, they probably...
They were like, part 1? There's more scary clowns? I don't know if I can do this for another fucking year, dude.
Buckle up, kids.
Whole year of spooky clowns? Let's talk about the good shit in this movie. Speaking of spooky clowns, I fucking love clowns. I think clowns are great. I love them when they're funny, when they're sad, when they're supposed to be scary. I fucking love clowns.
I'm going to point out to you,
Yes, some of the good
because
stuff.
you always criticize it in other scary movies, the child actors
They're
were
great.
phenomenal.
Yeah, they're great. I love the
Yeah,
child
they're
actors in this
Both
movie.
both in the miniseries and this.
Yes, they were, and they all were believably as old as they were supposed to be. I don't know. I guess girls age faster than the guys.
They
'Cause, like,
mature.
yeah, because I mean, the main character, the main female character in this was, she seemed a lot older than them, but
Not a lot older.
I mean, that's kind of how it was.
I
though.
think she was supposed to be like a year.
A year older? No, she's in the same grade as that one kid.
No, she's just more mature because
No, they
she's
just
been sexually abused.
I was gonna,
Jesus.
they're just in the same sociology class.
He seems really smart, so maybe he's advanced.
He,
Great, he's a new kid and a nerd.
He's
Man.
advanced.
He's
advanced
advanced.
and fat.
That's why he's
He's
so
of an advanced weight.
He's gaining all of his weight now. He's living in the future.
He's cultivating
dude.
mass.
Yeah, fat kids aren't fat, dude. They're just literally gaining weight from the future. They're fucking way beyond our comprehension,
Yeah.
Scott. Isn't that right, Derek? Is that what happened?
Is that what you're doing there?
Is that what you're doing right now, Derek?
Yeah.
Is that what you're
Yeah.
doing? You're living in the future?
I'm gonna live forever, you faggots.
No one's going to understand what we're talking about. You're going to be like grabbing your gut and be like, I'm living in the future. So yes, there's so many good things with this movie. All the jokes, the kids like really witty. They swear a lot. They do swear a
Yeah,
lot.
this movie really wanted that R rating.
Yeah.
And it earned it?
Yeah. Like, none of it... This is weird. Like, I think it swore more in this movie than the Deadpool movie.
Oh yeah.
But for some reason, it stuck out more in Deadpool whenever they were
Really?
swearing. To me, anyway.
Yeah, because you kind of get used to it.
Same
'cause
thing
that's
with
how-
Scarface. Like, that stuck out a lot more.
Well, I mean, when
Because they were just saying fuck so
Yeah.
many times.
it's weird. I don't know. When I watch this movie though, like half the time I wanted to be like, man, like stop swearing, kids. You know. But at the same time,
Especially
it's like,
Richie.
I was waiting for
Yeah.
like somebody's parents to yell at them.
yeah, I'd be like, hey, you cut that cursing out, you know. But at the same time, I'm like, well, I'm sure I swore when I was a kid, but not when I was that age. I started swearing really like when I was like 16 or 15.
That's when they're
I
like,
started in middle
hey,
school.
Mom,
Yeah.
fuck off.
Hey, mom, fuck off. I don't know. Maybe that was just me. But when I was in middle school, I had a really huge thing against swearing. I was like, oh, I'm never gonna swear in my life, dude. Bro, I'm never gonna.
Your
fucking
brother did?
I did that too. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm never gonna swear.
Up until Cameron
No
was like
cussing
22.
club.
Oh my god, that's right, Cameron. Yeah, my brother never swore
Until he was like 20-ish.
Except for, one day
Yeah.
he came up to me
One time he
and
swore.
said something insulting. And he's just like, Derek, pardon my French, but you're being a fucking imbecile right now. And I was like, wow, this is awesome.
Well, it's weird because my brother didn't really swear, so he sounds super weird when he says it. Still kind of does.
Yeah, he did it to me when I was like under the influence. So I was just sitting there
Yeah,
like,
so
wow,
you're
this is
like-
awesome.
Like, wow. what
Instead
the
of
fuck?
properly like, oh, I'm
And-
getting yelled at.
And yeah, and with my parents, like, because he just started, like, you know, he's like, why should I swear? Like, whatever, mom. You know, nobody made him not swear. I don't understand. But he would, like, slip it all the time when talking to my parents because he was so unused to it. So he would always just be like, oh, what the fuck? And my mom was like, what? My brother's like, oh, I can't really
I mean, oh shiz.
do your best. Do your
Oh,
best
yeah, he had the
job.
gangster
Do your best job
swears.
of making it sound like you've never swore before. Do your best job. I'm gonna try right now. Oh, what the fuck? No, that didn't work. That's too hard. It's hard. Well, wait, how do they do it? It's like
Holy shit.
That was just awkward.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
oh fuck. That's how my brother kind of does it. He goes like, fuck. Fuck?
Yeah.
No, we're too used to it. We don't have the touch. We need to find some kids so we can touch them.
Yeah. By the way,
Speaking
Yeah,
of touching
great-
kids.
great-
tangential
Yes.
thing. So, years back when they were first saying they were going to remake this movie, they were like, "Oh, we're going to follow closer to the book than the miniseries did."
Yeah.
And I instantly thought of when I read the Wikipedia page because I wasn't going to read the book because it's really, really long
Yeah.
and there's some weird shit going on in there, not unlike this movie. And it said that like when they defeated it, that they were going to make a pact that they would return if the clown ever whatever, and they decided to seal it with the one girl fucking everybody else in the group. And I was like, ooh, what if they put that in this movie?
That'd be fucking
And then
awful.
and then weeks later they were like, everything except for that will be faithful to.
Yeah, and apparently it was her idea.
And I've never wanted to see underage sex more in my life.
We're just gonna assume the child actor is 18.
That makes it okay.
It's not okay, Derek. It's time to stop, Derek. It's time to stop.
I'll tell you when it's time to stop.
But then, so what else was good? You know what else was good in this movie? All the special effects, spooky things.
Yeah.
Like that one painting woman, that was pretty spooky.
That was pretty good.
A lot like Mama, like you mentioned. It looked a lot
Because
like
the
Mama.
director
Yeah.
is that director. This is only his second movie he's directed.
Yeah, and I noticed a lot of the
Would you
movements,
believe
too.
that?
I believe it
pretty
now that you
good.
told me.
Yeah, yeah. a lot of the movements and like the bone cracking is a lot like Mama, and the very sped up movement like towards the characters is very
especially
scary,
if
too.
it
Yeah,
or Pennywise.
and the kind of look in general with like the so the dark face and like the kind of yellowed eyes. I don't know.
It turns out that Ennio Muschietti was like the perfect person to direct this movie.
Yes, because why?
Because he works really well with like dark, like mystical fucking kind of creatures,
So you mean like?
supernatural.
Oh, okay. Well, like what? Like
Space
like
clowns.
Mama?
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that's like every horror movie, really.
Yeah, but his had a special kind of touch of darkness, not like excessively glum, like your
I
average
see
kind
what
of
you mean.
sinister or Donald
Like
Justice.
half the time, the clown
you know.
is walking around going like, "Hey, Georgie." You
He
know?
was able to make it scary, where the killer, fucking clown, is just like in broad fucking daylight.
Oh yeah, that really stuck out with the leper outside the house. With
Yeah.
Yeah.
that sick kid who wasn't actually sick.
Yeah. Which I learned from our friend Whit that apparently when the leper's running around chasing the kid, he's supposed to be saying like, "Let me give you a blowjob. Let me give you a blowjob." Which, with the context in this movie, that could have totally, I would have totally been able to, I would have believed.
Like
it.
a dirty, falling apart man trying to give a messy blowjob to
Yeah.
a 9-year-old kid.
I would have believed that because these kids are swearing and saying all this stuff to each other, and
Boy,
it's
Stephen King.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can't do the fucking underage orgy, obviously. But
Apparently
you can't,
not.
But you, but you can have a guy say, "Let me give you a blowjob." Blah. In The Shining, there was that dog thing giving that one guy a blowjob.
Fucking no.
That was weird. Yes, you remember that.
How could you forget?
I mean, there's a lot of good things in this movie, man. I love clowns. I think they're funny. I think they're funny. He was funny when he was supposed to be kind of funny, and he was creepy. when he was
That
supposed to be
dance.
creepy. I love that dance at the very end.
That dance was great.
And it's like locked in on his head.
Locked in
and
on his
the whole
head and
camera just
everything.
shaking around.
You know,
Yeah.
apparently, Ethan told me this earlier. Apparently, whenever his eyes rolled to the back of his head, or he did that kind of cockeyed thing,
Yeah.
that's really the actor. He's able to
No
like
way.
make his eyes go
No
cockeyed
way.
and roll his eyes to the
That's
back of his
bullshit. That's Ethan feeding you fucking lies.
I don't
dude.
care.
You
That,
probably can't roll the back of the eyes.
That
but
is
you could
bullshit.
fake the eyes.
I don't know. I've seen
Probably.
people
Maybe you could fake
roll
it,
their eyes,
but it's not all the way back.
Yeah,
I mean-
like
I mean,
maybe
it's just
up
like-
far enough, and then you
Not
lower
like
your eyelids
fucking
and shit.
sideways. No, they're such bullshit.
I don't know.
Is it?
Fucking the bits that they recreated from the miniseries, like the arm, Georgie's arm getting ripped off. I did not expect them to actually show the arm getting ripped off.
Oh yeah.
That was awesome.
Wait, in the miniseries, they don't show Jordan even getting eaten.
Yeah, he like gets his arm grabbed, and then all of a sudden they cut away. You know,
Yeah.
because it's on made for TV.
Yeah, because I thought he pulled him in. I didn't think he ate his arm and then grabbed the rest of him. That was really scary when the hand's like coming out to grab the rest of him and it drags him in, and the blood's just like smearing all over the concrete.
Yeah, that was awesome.
You were just like, holy
I
shit.
really wanted to see the arm stretch to get him. They didn't really show that.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah, that would have been way
But
cool.
we just saw like a fucking 8-year-old get like eviscerated. Like,
Oh, yeah, I was
is just-
surprised.
It was kind of like, whoa.
The arm fell off.
So much blood everywhere.
It just fell off. It just came right off. I didn't think it came
And,
off
like,
that easy.
It came off.
Yeah. And what a great version of like the underground clown thing. Because like,
They made that floating thing mean something totally different.
yeah, it was just weird. And the whole thing where he's like, I'm Pennywise, the dancing clown. It has like little jingles go off. That kind of adds a little bit of touch where it's like, oh, I can see why the kid thinks he's a little charming. But then all of a sudden he just goes dead and he's like, and he's just like, come down here, you know. But in the miniseries, he just seems kind of creepy the whole time.
He's just a prick.
Yeah, it's just like
A
the kid.
lovable prick.
The kid wouldn't be talking to him, and the kid's like, "Hey, Mister, I gotta go," and he's like, "Wait,
Go.
I'm a clown in a fucking sewer."
What about this?
Can't, Georgie will kill you. Georgie's gonna kill you. It's
Without
good.
your
I like
boat?
it's good. I like the new clown.
Bill
I like the new
Skarsgård really did a good job with this, but I'll say the only part that this movie doesn't surpass with on the original series is Tim Curry. How can you replace
clown. Well, you because
Tim Curry? It's
he's great as a funny clown.
it's one of those Jack Nicholson, Heath Ledger kind of moments
I know.
where it's like they're both really great.
Like one's unsettling, but the other one is a great performance actor. You know. So I don't know.
It's just
It's weird. So what
Everything
do you
else,
want to
though-
you want to talk about the bad?
not yet.
Oh.
No, well, actually, yeah. Let's talk about the bad.
Okay, let's talk about the bad.
What was bad though?
So let's get one thing straight.
Yes.
Since we're also talking about the miniseries, kind of. It does not fucking hold up.
It stinks.
It has not aged well.
No. Like, there are those remakes where you're like, ooh, this is gonna suck, or how can you touch the original? Or, they're both equally kind of good, whatever.
This is one where it's like the remake, finally.
Yeah.
Like, let's do it right.
Like, fuck.
They changed the decade even. And that
Yeah.
helped a lot.
They did. But think about
They
that.
changed the future to the past.
When they get older, it's going to be like the 90s. And they're going to have like cell phones and stuff. It's
No,
gonna
the
be
future is gonna be this
What's 27 years from 1988?
from
Or
89.
1989. 89. It started.
It would be... It'd be 2016.
Oh my god!
Still in the past.
What? I like how long it took us to do that math. I didn't even say anything.
I wasn't even trying.
I know, me
No.
neither. Good
I
job,
hope Derek's right. We're gonna look like assholes.
What, do you want me to do the math? Alright, fucking 89. Yeah, 2016.
Okay, so we're like gonna be double assholes if you're both wrong.
Oh, that would be impressive.
Yeah,
What?
I'm not gonna try.
yeah, that 90s miniseries really, like... Oh. Like I said a
Wait,
little
is it
bit ago,
88 or 89 in the movie? In this
it
movie?
goes from 88 to 89.
It starts in 88 and then it ends in 88.
Yeah, Georgie gets killed in 88, and then it fast forwards a year.
About-ish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
To the
he
summer of
wakes
89.
up and then does his shit for a year,
Okay, yeah, so
and then goes back
it
to
will
sleep.
be 2016. I wonder why they picked that year. That's interesting.
Who knows?
Probably.
They just wanted that Batman reference in the back.
I don't know. Maybe it was a personal favorite of the director. Maybe that's his childhood year. I don't know.
Maybe
Maybe
that
he
was
can
the year
relate
he was
to the
born.
most. Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know.
Yeah, that really did not age well, except for Tim Curry's performance. That's like the one bit everybody remembers. Everything else,
Yeah.
it's just like, hey, remember John Ritter?
Yeah.
Who?
No.
Well, well, yeah, bad things. I don't know if this movie's kind of more funny than it is scary.
This movie's more... Ooh, actually.
I like it.
Yeah,
though.
I didn't find it as scary.
No.
But then again, I'm a jaded war veteran.
I don't think that has anything to do with it.
But it's really funny just because of how, like, real these kid actors are.
Yeah. How real you can almost taste them.
You could almost
Yeah, that.
touch them.
Oh.
But then no.
I'm so...
I didn't like how they took one guy's, like, thing that he
Character thing?
does in the original miniseries and gave it to a guy who already had enough stuff going on. They
Fat
took
kid?
Mike, the black kid, and took his interest in Derry's history because he's the new kid,
The homeschool
and
kid?
gave it to the fat kid.
Wait, no.
And then
Yeah.
turned Mike into the farmhand.
There wasn't a farmhand in the beginning.
No,
in the first one. Though.
they could have made the fat kid the farmhand.
That would have made more sense, I guess.
They took out the fat kid's veteran dad too. That was.
No, that's
scene-
right. Yeah,
that's
that's
a
what
scene
he
I
was
liked
about.
quite a
He
bit
was
in
supposed to be troubled home as well. And that's what why he got along with the girl. But in the book, is he supposed to be? What's he supposed to be in the book?
I don't know. I'm going on the. To quote Cinema Sins, the books don't fucking matter.
They don't.
So, would you prefer not comparing it to the miniseries? Would you prefer that the fat kid would be the outcast and Mike was the homeschool, not the homeschool, but the new kid?
Well, he's supposed. Well, I don't know how they're gonna do it in the sequel, but like, Mike's the one that stays behind and like holds down. Like,
And he very well could
he
be,
would know
'cause-
when Derry
'cause
happens,
he
but
has-
why would
Yeah,
he stay if he doesn't care about like the history and such?
Yeah, he became the librarian.
Yeah.
But now the fat kid's more the library type. So is he gonna stay?
I think it's still logical for Mike to be the one that stays behind because Mike has a family ranch there. He's not going to leave the family ranch for dreams he does, and
Or something.
he's already being successful at the ranch later on in the movie because you show him actually doing the dirty work and stuff. You know,
Yeah,
he's taking on responsibilities, boy.
It just makes more sense to me that the guy who's already interested in the background of the town more than anybody else would be the one to stay behind and be the guard.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
I
But-
feel like he'd be like, "Fuck this shit."
Yeah, the fat kid already has the fucking
Just
love
moved
triangle
there.
going on, and
Yeah, it's like I ain't getting no pussy. I'm out of this bitch.
and
Nice.
Bev's more actively like kind of into Bill.
Do you think
in
they're
this
gonna
movie.
have? Do you think they're gonna have the suicide
in the next one.
next chapter.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Fuck off!
Ah.
No
Yeah,
spoilers if it doesn't happen.
Sorry. Yeah, they might have the suicide still happen. We
So,
won't say who.
What is this? Some kind of like a Suicide Squad?
God
Damn it!
darn you.
God damn it, dude!
You're funny. You're a funny guy.
Hey, you're funny looking.
What's that
Wait
supposed
a
to mean?
minute. Oh,
Wait a minute, something doesn't look right.
something's different about you, Derek.
It's my hair.
Oh,
But anyway, yeah.
Trash.
There's not actually that much bad with it. It's more of a gripe. Like,
yeah.
this is a remake, so they got to change some stuff. But
Yeah,
either
Keeps on
way,
toes,
yeah.
I guess.
it's okay.
I didn't like how they had to like kidnap one person to hold down in the sewer. It's like it becomes that save the girl kind of thing.
Oh, I see what you mean.
And then also Bill's a fucking idiot.
And he's like stick
Yeah,
together, and then he runs away.
He gives everybody the bullshit, like they're all wounded and stuff, and he's just like, "Yeah, we just gotta still keep together," like the person I want to put it in said. And then fucking as soon as they get down to the sewer, he gets tricked by
Yeah,
Georgie and everything.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't get. Well, he gets. I think he knew. He was just trying to
like,
track it
trick
down.
it
Because
and
he
kill
knew
it.
that it would be like so vulnerable. Because it was trying to be vulnerable in that form to him
Yeah.
to try to trick him completely.
This isn't bad, but like me and Ethan were saying earlier, like, what if that was actually Georgie?
That'd be really fucked. That'd be really fucked.
Because he shoots this thing, and apparently he knows it's not really Georgie, but like
Because of
it would've
course it's
been-
not Georgie.
It would have been fucking funny to me, and then we were like, yeah, and then what if Richie just all of a sudden pulls out some smokes and goes, "Fucking way she goes, boys."
It's just the fucking way she goes. Your house burned down. It's just the way she fucking goes.
Yeah. Oh, it
Fucking
was
awful.
It would have been fucking crazy. I
Gotta
would have given
admit,
him props
Bill
if
is
they'd
really-
actually like killed the brother.
He's really fucking brave though. Like that's one fucking brave kid, dude. Yeah. The whole time you're just
They're
like,
all-
yeah.
They're all brave kids.
No,
Yeah, they are
no. There are some.
They
pussies.
became brave.
The Jewish kid was a pussy.
The
But they
Jewish
went
kid
on
actually
anyway.
had kind of like an arc in this movie.
Did he?
Because like he at first
He became a man.
he was having
okay. So you read it from
no.
the Torah and you become a man.
No,
so
hold
what?
on, hold on. No, he had trouble believing in things. That's why he didn't really like. He wasn't well kept up on his prayer, the recital of the Torah kind of thing. And then even in the movie, he's the last one to believe like, this ain't no clown. This is just our minds tricking us.
Yeah.
But then at the end, because he got his face fucking almost eaten, he's like, oh, this is a real thing. And then he's able to actually
Fight it.
do his bar mitzvah. He
Oh.
has a completed arc in this movie, whereas in the original it was just like, hey, he's Jewish, he's a genius, and he says oi sometimes, even though he never did.
He never said "oi" in
never
the
said "oi."
series. He was, that's like one of the things the guy says. Maybe that was part of the joke, but like, kind of would have been. What are you looking for? Kind of
I think that red flash is the battery life.
Yeah, it's about dead.
Oh shit.
But anyway,
The bloody.
Yeah, let's talk about the bloody.
Lots of blood.
Lots of blood.
A lot of cool, spooky shit. Literally lots of blood. Like it flies out of a fucking sink at one point.
I'm glad they redid that one with the like.
Instead of like the small.
What are you
balloon.
talking about, blood? You know, and then she's like, what?
Yeah, and he's like, "You're still my little girl," and fucking touches her with the blood. And it's like, it's even
I wish
creepier.
they would have done more of that. Still, like, the fuck are you freaking out over, kid? And then they're just like, nothing,
Yeah,
nothing.
It's fucked up.
Anyway, Chwezel.
I was surprised they had a cleaning the blood montage. I did not see that coming.
Yeah, that was weird. That was really random. I don't know why. It's kind of like why'd they do that? They didn't have to. But whatever, I guess. So.
What's our best scene, worst scene? Everything.
My favorite scene is when they first reveal that painting woman.
Oh yeah, the painting.
That's she's just really creepy looking. I like how she looks. And my least favorite scene would probably be. Let me think about that. What about you, Scott?
My best scene was probably when they were looking at the projector in the garage. And they knock it over, and the clown comes out, but he's really big because the projector projected him really big. I was like, hey, that's kind of good.
I agree with that. That's also mine
That was awesome.
because that was like so bombastic.
I didn't see that coming at all.
No,
And then it happened.
I expected him
Oh.
just to show up in the
Yeah,
room,
the thing, and then
but then fucking
He's
Godzilla.
he's big anyways.
It was awesome.
What about you? What was your?
Oh, worst scene.
Oh, we're seeing blood cleaning montage probably.
Yeah,
It's like,
I agree.
me too, actually.
I mean, just cut out the montage part. Just have them like, you know,
Yeah, just hanging out or talking about something else.
Do
Do something,
just,
but
you know,
make some more
get the blood
sense.
done.
I,
I
mean,
mean-
I mean, yeah, they gotta clean it, but come on.
I don't need that.
didn't need that. Weird.
Well, Scott, what do you give this out of 10?
You didn't tell us your worst scene.
I said it was a blood cleaning montage.
Oh, you agreed with
I
Yeah.
that?
agree with that. Yeah, I can't think of any.
Just
it was
leave
more
your
of a
blood on the
waste.
floor, kids.
Yeah, leave your blood
Just
all
leave
over.
it.
If your parents can't see it, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's
Who
the real
cares?
lesson learned here.
Yeah.
Who
fuck it.
cares? If your parents don't know about it, can't hurt them, man.
That's what they did.
Smoke weed.
Mom's
every
gonna
day.
freak.
Dude, mom's gonna freak. I'm gonna fucking conclude, bro. Ugh. So, Scott, what do you give this movie out of 10 spooks?
I'll go ahead and give it like an 8.
Whoa.
I had a good
Whoa.
time.
Okay, clown boy. What do you give it out of 8?
I'd give it a 9.
Wow, mom's gonna freak, dude.
Yeah,
When she
dude.
sees these scores, dude, she's gonna freak. I give it
Yeah.
an 8 out of 10 spooks. I'm in Scott's territory here.
Well,
Really
well,
good.
all right.
I think you might have. This might be. It can't be impartial though. It seems like you have some kind of connection with this movie. I can't put my finger on it.
So no, this is a really solid movie, a really good remake.
A really good
I was
remake.
really scared about it because this was like my first horror movie.
Yeah.
So I was like,
What?
oh,
Oh.
please be good. You know, like the original.
The original was your
miniseries.
first horror.
It was my first
Oh,
one.
Wow.
So I was really like, please don't suck, please don't suck, please don't
Yeah.
suck, kind of deal. And I'm glad it turned out to be really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Both
yeah,
for my
so-
sake and Musietti's sake. He's just on a solid roll right now
Yeah.
with movies.
Well,
So I really can't complain.
yeah. Well, anyway, join us next time, guys, where we will talk about something else.
Some other scary movie.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe.
sure, and then I'm sure we'll do chapter 2 much longer in the future. so-
Whatever. If
Yeah.
you're still alive.
Yeah. Alrighty. I think that wraps it up, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Shit. Still do a thing where like. What are you laughing at, Scott?
That's what happens
Do it again.
when clowns do that.